Hi, I'm Ali and a warm welcome to Women Over 50 Fitness. Now in today's video we're going to do a December workout challenge. We're halfway through the month, so we've only got a couple of weeks to go before the new year and everyone's starting their resolutions. So we really want to get ahead of the game. So let's do a really good workout challenge for all over the body, from the arms, the head, the neck, the legs, the feet. So let's start by rolling our shoulders in a backwards motion. Now this workout challenge is going to be quite light, so if you're a senior, over 50 or a beginner, that's great too. So just warming up the body, and I'm just working the legs out as well whilst I'm using my arms and my shoulders and then coming forward. Just warming everything up. And also hitting a picture behind me. It's Christmas. And then let's come up with the arms and come down, come up, come down, come up, come down, come up, come down. Now we want to place our hands onto our tummy and breathe gently in for 3 and really hold that core in engagement. This one will help the abs and our core and also protect our back whilst we're doing our exercises. So if you like, you can lift your legs up a bit higher and a bit faster, obviously depending on your fitness level. Incorporating the arms, let's go backwards now. A nice marching motion. And slow down. So with one hand placed onto our thigh, let's just gently push our way to the side, a nice stretch on the obliques here, and come up and back the other way. Again, holding in our core, and then up the other way, and come back, and one last time, holding, really stretching, and coming back, and again a few shoulder rolls. Now let's work on a little bit of the neck and the head. We get a lot of tension in this area, so really important to make sure we're all nice and relaxed. So let's just gently stand with our feet firmly on the ground, and if you're not wearing any shoes, just spread the toes out for maximum surface area, and let's just gently lift up and down, just releasing any tension. Nice and slow. Obviously, if you have neck issues, don't do this, and just go very gentle and come back, and then just move to the side, one way and then the other. Just releasing any tension in the neck area. So now let's just take our legs and we're going to come down, and you want to make sure your knees do not go over your toes. And we're going to come up, come down, and then punch to the side. This is such a great exercise for literally the waist and also the legs and the thighs. So coming up, coming down, punching one way and the other. And let's do this 8 times, remembering to hold the core. 2, come down, punch, 3. Really think about holding in that engagement on the core there, really helping with a better waistline. And let's do this 3 more times on each side. And just go as far as comfortable with you. You know your own limit. And come up, and one last time. And gently come up. So let's come down and up, and let's do this 8 times. Coming down, 1, 2, holding in the core, 3, 4, 5. You should feel it on your thighs here. 6, 7, 8. Holding that core. 9 and 10. Let's do another 2 extra and shake it out. So another great exercise for the legs here. is open gate. So we're going to stand again, make sure that your tummy is engaged and that your feet are firmly on the ground. If you like, you can place your hands onto your hips, superwoman position if you like, or you can hold onto a chair or a wall, depending on your balance. And let's just lift the leg up, come out, come back, and place on the ground. And let's do this 8 times on each leg. Really helps with the inner thigh as well. So coming up, that's for 1. Hold the core in and you'll find you'll have more stability. And that's 2, 3, 4, 5. Great for a balanced exercise. Obviously 6. And let's just do 2 more on this side. And 1 last time and down. Lift up. On the other side for 1. And obviously just go as far as you can. If you find these tricky, you can just do 1 or 2 and build up. 3, 4. I like to do these in the morning. It really sets you up. But you also want to make sure your body is actually been warmed up, if you like, before. You don't want to get out of bed and suddenly do these exercises. You want to make sure that you're nice and warm, so you're really nice and warm within the muscle area. So now let's just do a little bit of marching. And then a bit further up with the legs. And slow down. So let's do some curtsies now. So we're going to place one leg in front, come back with the other and curtsy. Come back up into the centre and curtsy. And this is such a great exercise. Let's do 8 on each side. And if you like, you can place your hand onto your hips. Again, remembering to keep your core nice and engaged. And if you can go even lower and deeper, that's even better. And 4 more on each side. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And shake it out. So now we're going to do an exercise which is great all over exercise, and it's probably one of my favourites. So I'm going to come to the side here so you can see. So again, feet firmly on the ground, arms out, and we're gently going to do a squat and come back up and then press in the glute. When you're doing this, you want to make sure that your knees again don't go over your toes. And let's just do this for 8 times. So come down. You don't have to go too far. You want to straight back and you want to hold in your glute. So let's do this for 8. 1. Again, pressing in the glute as you come up. Holding your core. 3, 4. And if there's one exercise I would really recommend out of all of them, it would be this one to do. Particularly if you're short on time. 6, 7, 8. Let's just do 1 more as an extra and shake it out. So let's just do a little bit of a stretch now. So we're going to place one foot in front of the other and just come forward, and you should feel a really lovely calf stretch. Really important to stretch at the end. Come back up, and then on the other side, coming forward. Again, making sure your knee doesn't go over your toes, and you should feel a nice stretch on your other calf. So now I'm going to stand here, so I'll look this way, and you may want to actually hold onto a chair or something, but stand, again, feet firmly onto the ground, core engaged, which will really help with stability, and place your hand onto your foot and just do a really good thigh stretch here. And just hold this engagement, again holding in the core. You'll find it easier for balance. And come down, and the other leg. Ooh. Again, hard to do. Again, holding in that core, you'll find your balance will be easier, and also if your feet and your toes are really maximum onto the floor, with more surface area, you'll find this a lot easier to do. And you can also build up to it. And then placing our legs out, we're just going to come to the side and just stretch very gently. You can hold on to your knee, but don't rely on the knee. You just want to really hold on to your core, literally hold in that engagement, and just gently stretch that inner thigh. And then come the other way. Lovely stretch. And if you can do these once or twice a day, you really will find a difference, particularly if you're really taking care of your diet as well. It makes a huge big difference. So now let's take our thumb, place it coming down, coming across the body, and then placing our arm between our elbow and our shoulder, and just hold that. And for an extra stretch, you can just look to the opposite side. And for that stretch on the shoulder. Again, still like to hold the engagement of the core, and then come back down, thumb placed down, coming across the body, arm just holding in nicely, tucking in, and just place your head slowly to the side and come away. And then we can just take our hands here and then just come across, a gentle stretch. We always forget about our wrists and our arms and our hands, and just stretch that out slightly. Don't overdo it, just a little bit. Just go a little bit away, and then the other side again. Placing the hands across, and then just gently, really lovely, few shoulder rolls. Few shoulder rolls backwards, releasing any tension within the body. We tend to hold a lot of tension within the shoulders and the neck, which can actually help with, you can get headaches or feel muzzy, so this will really help. And then forward as well. And I always like to finish with a couple going backwards, because it really resets the shoulder in place. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. I will place some more videos just here. If you'd like to join me there, please comment down below, tell me how you found this video, and if there's any other videos you'd like me to share with you on yoga and also exercise and weight training. Love weights, and I really look forward to seeing you in the next one. And also please consider subscribing and a thumbs up. It really does help the algorithm. Look forward to seeing you then. Okay, bye.